Night Radio with Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
Tell me what the hell crack, man, and let me double this.
You're listening to Ashley Storrie on BBC Radio Scotland, live from Pacific Quay, joined as always by sidekick Silent Paul. We've entered into the third and final hour of the show, a show in which we are talking about penny pinching and being frugal. But before we get back to frugality, let me return to Cillian Murphy, this week's Hollywood swinger. He sang us a ditty and we asked for your scores, and we've got your scores in, so let's read them out. Mrs. Harris says, swinger. I loved that stop and start. The soothing voice, the eerie vibe of the song, 98 Kennies. Food, if you have leftover pasta, make an omelette, says Mrs. Harris.
From pasta?
Yeah.
Just to bulk it out?
I don't see why not. An omelette is like a parachute of food.
It's just like
It's just a binder.
an egg piece.
It's just a bit, but like, I love cabbage in an omelette.
Right.
Like raw cabbage, just chopped up,
Not fun.
and then fry it in an omelette, and then put that in a piece with cheese and ketchup. It's called a Korean toasty. It's so delicious.
Fair enough.
So good. So yeah, I can imagine sticking pasta in an omelette. Just bulk it up.
What else can you stick in an omelette? Get in
You
touch.
can stick anything in an omelette, Paul. Roast beef, omelette it.
Sorry, I just had to keep a gap there because I'm gonna back and clip that. And then when we need our interstitial, it's just you going, roast beef, omelette it. Try and get us a sponsorship with Big Egg.
Pulled pork, omelette it. The only thing I would say don't put in an omelette is chicken, just because it's like bad juju.
You think so?
Oh, I don't like egg and chicken. I don't like touching. The whole Simon and Garfunkel of it all upsets me. Because you know why? That's what he said he wrote Mother and Child Reunion about.
What, chicken in an omelette?
Uh-huh.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
No, he did not.
100%.
Honestly?
I don't know if I misremembered.
What just seems like... Really?
I'm like... Of the,
People are sitting there going...
can I just give you my
I wonder
percentage
about
of how sure I am?
Maybe this is like a scathing, remark on like the care services or something. It's like, no, I want a chicken and an omelette.
I'm like 83% sure that that's how he wrote that
We'll
song.
check it in during the next song. But let's read some more scores. I've got some through an email.
A respectable 55 Kenny Rogers roasters from the Muffin Men, but I need to, before we get to that, I need to find Briege's score because it was one of Briege's.
It made me audibly gasp.
He did, right. Briege, one of our lovely listeners, so generous with her scores, is our Briege. Sometimes too generous, one might say.
Oh God, yes.
Briege says, hi Ashley and Paul, I had to take a minute to think about my score for tonight's Hollywood Swinger. I like the guitar playing on the song, but I can't lie, I don't think Cillian Murphy has the best singing voice, and there were a few points during that song where I struggled to make out some of the lyrics. I'm going to give him 40 Kenny Rogers roasters. Hope you both have a great weekend.
40 from Briege.
That's
May
like
as well
a
be
one.
0.
Yeah. That's like, when you get 1 million views on TikTok, but it's not actually 1 million views because it's TikTok.
Yeah,
that's like the
see
economy.
See all those numbers and things that you just said?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand any of that.
But the economy of Briege's score, a 40 is a 2.
Yeah.
It's so low. Briege. I can't believe you just said that.
She's like the Zimbabwean dollars of Hollywood swingers.
Pretty much. Right, Albie in sunny SoCal says, Dear Ashley and Silent Paul, is Cillian singing or doing a breathy impression of Billie Eilish? Or Billie Eyelash, as my dad calls her. It makes me think of his sleep stories and nearly nodded off. I give silly 27.5 Kenny Rogers roasters. Well, this is pre-Billie Eyelash, so technically he might have invented the whisper thing.
He does do those sleep stories. He reads a lot of
Yeah, but that's not what puts me to sleep. What I need is, it was a normal day like any other day when Amanda walked down the street. She was never seen again. I need that to fall asleep, or I'm not. Or comedians talking about their depression. That's what puts me to sleep. Phil and Vicky say Oppenheimer is on our list of movies to see this year, and I'm sure Mr. Murphy is a fine actor. However, his singing skills do not seem to achieve critical mass and produced only a fizzle for me. Even so, he is at least as good as the million solo singers playing gigs across the world tonight, so I'll give him 66. The lovely Miss Vicky disagrees, accelerating that to an 85.
Phil in the wee caravan has just burned like tens of thousands of people currently singing songs in coffee shops.
And pubs.
And wee pubs and open mic nights.
Like guys who made it to the final at X Factor and now do a wee turn and Costa Coffee.
What a sad tale.
Aye. I don't think it was. I think it was good. It had that bad good energy that I like. You know, like the Cooks or like The View. The bad good. Like
Shonky.
They're shonky, but that's what makes it good. It's
because it's no shonky. It's just keeping it real.
It's like Cindy Crawford's mole. It's like the imperfection is what makes it perfect.
She would be too beautiful to the point where you would just be like,
Put
it's
off.
not real. But that wee beauty mark, that made it.
What's the? I feel like the difference between a beauty mark and the mole is the same as like an eccentric person is a posh person. A posh person's eccentric, but a working class person's just mad.
100%.
I think if you're hot, you've got a beauty mark. If you're gronk, you've got a mole.
Gronk sitting there going, what daddy?
What did I do wrong? Again, class war.
Gronk
The class war of moles. I didn't know that was going to be something I'd dig up and find. But again, there is inequality all over the world.
Right,
The inequity of birthmarks.
that's
Paul.
it. Can we apologise to Alan and Lindsay?
Yes, Alan and Lindsay says, hi Ashley and Silent Paul he sent this ages ago. Hi Ashley and Silent Paul, heading home from the Partick Thistle game, we was robbed.
He's probably in his bed now, not even listening, because he's already gotten home.
I doubt that, because he now knows I'm a huge Partick Thistle fan, if only as a defence mechanism, like an armadillo. So...
Just you with a big armadillo suit on, where it's like orange, it's like red and yellow.
And it's my Partick Thistle. There's somebody, what team do you support? Partick Thistle, just rolling a ball and roll away.
So Partick Thistle, obviously you're well known for your wacky mascots. If you're looking for a new one, Ashley would like to volunteer.
Ashmadillo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what there would be. Also, I used to, you know how Partick Thistle, like half of the ground is flats? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one of the sides is flats. I used to stay there with my cousin.
Oh, there you go.
And we
You've got another
could see
connection.
half the pitch out of our window.
It could just be you, right?
Uh-huh.
You're the mascot, but you're sitting on like a fence.
Yes.
So it's like a Humpty Dumpty style mascot.
I don't
just
want to
sitting on
choose
the
a
fence.
side,
Yeah, I'm
which
not
is-
choosing a side, so Partick Thistle is the fence.
Also, Motherwell, but only because I can wear a Gryffindor scarf.
That's if you don't stay, if you're South Lanarkshire.
But
We're doing a disservice now. We're actually doing a disservice now to proper Partick Thistle and Motherwell fans. Tam Cowan will be at this door.
I doubt that. It's very late for him. But
I've just got back from the chippy and I'm raging for you too. I've just been back from Instagramming a new chippy. And I heard you saying bad things.
no, I'm not doing a disservice to anybody.
Sometimes I'll do 3 of these chippies in the one day and they give you all the stuff for none.
Right, we need to get back to this message, Paul, and stop camming about. As a first-time texter, says Alan and Lindsay, who's definitely still listening because I'm a huge Partick Thistle fan. As a first-time texter, could I request Photograph by Ringo Starr? It is the most underrated Beatles source tune and rarely gets played. That would help cheer me up. Keep up the good work as ever, Alan and Lindsay. Alan and Lindsay, we're sorry we're late to the party, but here you are, it's Ringo Starr singing